Alright, let's play some hardcore Minecraft. Let the game load in for a sec so I don't absolutely chug the crap out of stream. We got stream zoomed in, chat zoomed in so I can actually read it now, and we've got Streamlabs open so I can actually see notifications again, because that was horrible yesterday. Let's start expanding the cows. I gotta go from over here first, so they have a spot to go. Gentlemen, we only have one wheat. How is that possible? What's up, kitten? I'm about to offer drawing some freaky furry butt for a sub. Honey, I'm live on YouTube. Well, unless you want to be on Twitch specifically where everybody is. But, you could go on YouTube because you have YouTube Premium, but Twitch is where it's at, so I get that. Hi and good night. Hi and good night, Bill. I hope it doesn't snow too hard for you. We're supposed to get 7 inches. Pause. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Bill, thank you for the Prime for 60 months. Cheapest Fury drawing ever. Ah, why can't I still see your name? Polar Bear. What's happening? Unbelievable. I'm being trolled right now. Alright. Ooh, another one. Yoink. Put the seed there and the seed there. And now we go breed the cows. 1, 2. Sorry, my dude. No breeding for you yet. You guys, are you also wheat? You sure are. Alright, make a baby. Congratulations. Gotta be in work at 3 a.m.? So I figured out how tall the lightsaber is gonna be. It'll be 8 foot 1 inches with the blades fully extended. That is completely unnecessary. Absurd, even. Just call me Tiff. All right, bet that's a lot better. It's a saber staff, man. Yeah, and it's unnecessary. I stand by what I said. Alright, so we got the full copper armor. I don't remember what we took damage from. I have a shield. I have 2 leads. I'll go wrangle up some more animals while we're here. I guess I could start expanding the... This isn't really the perma spot that I want these to be in, so... I just don't get it. It just whiffed right over my head. I'm sorry, Rich. There. Good enough for now, I guess. Go. Let me out. I don't think I need more wood right now. Look at all. I don't even really need to breed any sheep, because I could just go grab all of those, but I could also just keep breeding them and not worry about it. It doesn't really matter either way. However, this mess is going to be a nightmare to try and deal with. Would you like many viewers? Let's make you popular. Every time I see a fucking view bot on Kick, I'm just like, I read it in like, Borat's voice, where it's like, would you like many viewers? Like, that's all I am a view bot. Very nice. I don't think you are, Feeble. What's up, brother? How you doing? Also, guys, look, I finally put my sticker on. Team Dutch. I think Brinlyn is going to walk before she crawls. Fucking finally, Jesus. What? Oh, did you just get out of ad hell? Very nice. Oh, I hope she walks soon. What are we working on? Let's lock in for a sec, chat. The wheat field's coming along nicely, finally. Guess I could just keep expanding this a little bit too. Wouldn't hurt. I need to take my mouse apart. My scroll wheel has hair caught around it, like cat hair or something. And so it doesn't scroll smooth, it doesn't click. It's just this, it just feels gummed up right now and it's aggravating the crap out of me. Love Borat. Very nice. Exactly. I'm about to change my name to fucking Hamburger Bun because god damn it. Dude, when you, her and I were on Discord when you said that, and I'm like, how's this man gonna talk about mid-fucking burgers when the top of his head looks like a burger bun? I'm like, that's crazy work. I could not believe it. I was in shambles. I've been out of ad hell. I'm getting my butt tickled by these Joker goons. Yeah. Oh, you're not on cooldown yet. Great. Nice. What kind of pizza? Chat, we're almost ready to actually... Yeah, we're like right there. We're so close to harvesting the entire... So close to harvesting the entire oak tree farm. 2 out of 2 would have been perfect karma. Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Please, you'd get bopped by like a fucking... I don't even know how this would be possible. You'd get killed by a cow in Minecraft. You'd be the first to do it. You're gonna tickle Two-Face. More ads? Are you serious? Honey, it might just be worth moving to YouTube. What are you using for Twitch? That's it? Really? That's surprising. What was that, Hamburger Bun? Twitch Solutions. And what browser do you use to have that? I do have one. Chill. Oh, Brave. Yeah, okay. I use Firefox because it's not a Chromium browser. I said. This is buns. That's what this is, chat. Go on. Yo, she's pulling the sword out of the sheath. Swing. I watched Braveheart for the first time over the weekend, and there's a scene where like it's right at the beginning, so like you see William Wallace, which is played by Mel Gibson. You see William Wallace as a kid the whole time, and then the first scene you see him as an adult is just like a zoomed in pan on his face with his long hair. And I could not help myself. And all I said was, that's a man right there. Cause it's like peak Mel Gibson. So he's like ultra shredded still and got like an insane jawline and strong beard and like the mane. So like, damn. That's a... Honey, you timed him out for so long. Where did I dig out my... Right there. He's being... Shit. You know he's on the other side of that screen going like, worth it. Just enough time for me to drive to the nearest Carl's. I don't even know where the nearest Carl's is, bro. Shadow Realmed. I should put a torch down before I die. Is it even worth getting all this? I don't know, chat, but we'll find out. Oh, let me guess. Hold please, chat, I have to tab out. Because I just thought of something. Oh my god. YouTube is insufferable. Yeah, every time, dude. Why do you have to set this up every time? This is actually exhausting. Not that it really matters, because you get, right. It's so frustrating. You see the game, like, okay. My experience with streaming on YouTube lately has been go live, get an influx of viewers. You can literally see my graph. It goes whoop, and then immediately goes right back down. I don't understand how they managed to think that that's like an acceptable response, but quick, someone look up where the nearest Carl's is. I'm actually curious now. Ooh, it's getting dark. Get me to the bed, please. Dear Lord. Okay, now that I have enough stone, make myself another axe. Get some more tweez. Hey, if Goddess doesn't show up tonight, that's not my fault. I went live at 7:30. Okay. I was live more than early enough for her to be here. And same with Andrew, too. The real fun, chat, is trying to figure out where the logs are in the leaves. Is it, I think it's shears are the way, like the fast way to break all the leaves. I think that's Instamine with shears. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. See? Logs hiding in the leaves. It's ridiculous. And look at all our decorative blocks we already have now. Now I can just put, it's just 1,000,000 oak leaves. Honestly, for only two iron, that's worth it. Nearest Carl's Jr. is in Texas. That's 3 states away. 23 hours. GMS brings me to Hutchins, Texas. Hutchins. Woo! All right, babe. We're going to Carl's. Honestly, depending on how long the drive... Wait, honey, can you navigate to the near... You're probably fucking ass deep in Batman right now. But, alright. You should see what the closest Carl's is. Like, go to Google Maps. Def ass deep in Batman. I just lived, though. Hell yeah. Good job. Navigate to the closest Carl's. I'm so curious to see. We can do it. I'm okay with this. And the reason I'm okay with this primarily is because I already know there's a bunch of iron back down in that cave and I don't have to worry about it as much. And I need to get this stupid blob of wood gone so we can actually start breaking the leaves. Thank you. That's probably still not all of them, but so obnoxious, dude. Look at all the sticks. Oh, and leaves down here. Yeah, there we go. Ripped through a good amount of my food doing that. Hey, Melly, what's up? I lied, it's a Subway. That's good. That's actually hilarious. You got baited so hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I ain't got a clue, brother. Ain't got... Raised my hopes and then dashed them. This is kind of a doo-doo chest, honestly. I kind of screwed myself too with breaking all of these leaves. I didn't really give myself a chance to get all of the saplings. That's alright, I guess. I've got 10, so like it's not terrible, but it's not great either. Only 2 stacks of logs out of all that is not wonderful. Thanks, gents. All right, now we're talking. That should be all of them. It better be all of them. Oh, we're doing good, Melly. We're expanding the world. I just took all the trees down, so I have some logs to actually start building my base with. I'm not exploring for spruce or anything yet, but at least now we actually have a bunch of stuff we can put away. Oh, a black bull. Interesting. It has not rained once yet on this world, which is a little concerning. Haha, you guys are all naked. Are you gonna make a gray sheep? Yes! Crap. 45 miles south? Oh, we could do that, easy. That's nothing. That's not that much farther than Galveston. The day we went to Galveston was like, I think it was like 30 miles from your house. Okay, give me some seeds. Okay. 2, 3, 1. Ooh, it's the wheat. It looks like everything. Yeah. Nice and full. Nothing has blossomed yet. We'll leave this last row just for potatoes. I think this potato's done, but I can't. I have such a hard time telling potatoes, honestly. Hey, look. More. I think I kind of want to waste the name tag just to name one of the sheep Jeb. I'm so used to 1080p, I can tell when it's 720. Don't say that as if I'm streaming on 720. I'm definitely streaming at 1080. Don't lie to me. I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, like, don't do that. You gave me 3? Nice. That's because I just gave you a little something. Damn. Bro be blooming. All right, chat. Look at all the 22 saplings. That I can handle. As much as I want to build my homeworld, I'm definitely going to be building it like in... What? I'm going to be building it like in the hillside over there. But for now, I think it's time to... I think it's smart to just get like kitted up as quick as possible. I'm trying to think what might be the best course of action. I don't know if it hasn't rained, so fishing is out of the question, but we could pull up a saddle and then get one of the horses over there. That would be pretty sick. I honestly could just... So many different, like, routes we could go. I need to... Let's breed these again. Okay, there's 2 more. And then 1, 2, 3. Y'all will figure it out. I need to make some food for myself, though. Only 5 bread is insanity. Buff Mike. I'm about to complete 100% Batman Holy. Are you really that close already? So for a shovel, 2 bags of road salt, 2 cans of Pringles, a 12-pack of A&W, and 2 DQ Squatch soap bars. Guess what I paid? Two DQ Squatch soap bars? DQ. Like, not Dairy Queen, so I don't know what that is. Dr. Squatch. Oh! I don't know, probably like 50 bucks. Bring back Apex? Like Apex Legends? 66 and change? Oh my god. Well, that's when you have to start accepting the fact that you gotta cut out the 12-pack and the 2 cans of Pringles, because I know that 12-pack of A&W is at least $10, and those 2 cans of Pringles is like another 5, so that's 15 bucks right there. I'm not bringing back Apex Legends. That game is trash and dead to me. Do I have a sword? Don't. Well, I have an axe. Axes are technically stronger than swords, so... Soda was 7. Oh, that's nice. That's actually a good price. The soaks... Oh my god. Yeah, but just because the soaps were $6.50 doesn't mean that justifies the soda being $7.50 or $7. Looked at my RAM, it's 520. Dude, I went on Amazon to look at a solid state drive, and it's the first drive that popped up was $520, and I'm like, huh! Like you huh? Huh! The day that they remove like the fall damage from water is the day I stop updating Minecraft. Like if they ever actually patch out taking away fall damage from water falling, I will stop playing the game. It's too much of a core mechanic for the game and the way that it's played. Did it really come down here at night? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me, chat? Yes, it does. You shut up! Please. Sleepy time. There's 440 Riddler challenges, the side missions, which are then most. I truthfully only need to finish the Riddler challenges, and I need about 10 to 15 trophies. I mean, you've played that game so many times, you just know where everything is, so you rip through it super fast. I just need the tiger codes to get them. There's also Joker balloons. There's penguin figurines to break. There's Harley statues, demon stuff, chambers, and Ra's al Ghul. I still load in relatively fast. Carnage buying an entire new rig when his computer loads Windows 1 second slower. Even though it's out of his control because Windows just isn't being optimized. Shovel was 25 plus because this one was the icebreaker and stuff. Nice! I mean, 25 bucks ain't nice, but, you know, nice. Okay. Yeah, you stay over there. Let me do my thing while you're skulking about, Zambo. Ooh. What's up, boys? Trying to get bopped? Hmm? Haha, nerd. Stay in that pit. Good. Get us some more fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. My rig's still loading Windows in about 20 seconds. Yeah, just don't upgrade to Windows 11. Well, actually, you can't. I know you can't, so. Omega. I'm already looking at Linux distros anyway. I was looking at solid states on Amazon. I was going to pick up a 128 gig solid state PCIe slot. Steven, thank you for the tier 1 for
Just now, like I clicked on it when it popped up 25 minutes into the stream.
That's alright, what matters is you're here now. Thank you for the tier 1 for 75 months. Appreciate you, brother. Hamburger. Hamburger first. That's gotta be Rich's alt. That's crazy. That's gotta be Rich's alt. I wish that Linux doesn't suck with anti-cheat games. I don't play enough multiplayer games anymore to care. The dark day has finally come where I just don't care. Because if multiplayer games on the main OS can't deal with anti-cheat, then I don't even want to bother on... Like, I just don't care, you know? It ain't, though. That's not your alt? Oh. What's up, Hamburger? How you doing? That's hilarious, dude. Was bot. I need to find a better OBS plugin for chat because the one that I'm using right now is just not good. Please don't break on this. Please don't break on this. Yes, thank you. Wonderful. For now. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff, but I gotta start lighting up the area. So for now, we're just gonna thank goodness that hostile mobs can't swim up water. I'll draw you a thick chica in exchange for a sub on this channel. Dude, Steven's a freak for chica. Can't believe you're exploiting him like that. It's hilarious. Don't stop. Why do I still have this doo-doo pickaxe in my inventory, bro? Huck that nonsense as far as you can. 37 seeds. Oh my god, get it out of my inventory. I don't want to make that right now. Don't need that while I'm down there. I am breaking my rule about not having any of those in my inventory. Oh my god, I still have one of these in here too? Ugh. Okay. Those are definitely fully matured potatoes. And I got a 1-to-1. Nice, dude. I love potato yield. It's great. Plankton! Oh, let's see. I mean, I have torches. Oh, you know what I don't have? Kind of breaking my rule right now. Could have saved my buns if I had just done this in my last world. I'm not losing this world. Ready to die finally, huh? Whack. I honestly didn't expect him to be a one-hit, but that's fine, I guess. Use for uranium bombs. Just gonna leave this down here. Make another one. Those. And so much water. More iron. Spin a win. Womp womp. That's pretty close to everything lit. Okay. Hi, goddess. How are ya? Let's see if my prime works. I swear, Nut just gifted me a sub not long ago. To be fair, I didn't stream for like 3 weeks. Ryan, tell me the square root of 144 if you're real. Goddess, Michelle's soliciting freaky animatronic furry art. It's business. And business is a good. Business is a booming. Jesus. All right, who is excited for the Metroid? Melly, thank you for the Prime for 28 months. Who is excited for the Metroid Prime 4 stream on Friday with Ken and I? It's gonna be an IRL. I mean, he's gonna be here. We're not gonna do like an over Discord thing. He's gonna be here. Look, more iron. I am? Hell yeah, brother. Dude, I gotta make a sick thumbnail. Hey, buddy. Don't touch me. Where do you come from? Die. Is good enough. Please don't have any gravel. We're rolling the dice. Ooh. Play Metroid Prime 4 and the LG 4K. That is the plan. But which one? The C4 or the C1? Because the C1 is a 48-inch 4K 120 hertz, and the C4, the one that I'm on now, is a 4K 144. And it doesn't really matter because the Switch 2 only outputs at 4K 60 anyway. So it really matters, do I just want to play it at the desk setup, or do I want to have the couch setup? I kind of want to do a couch setup, to be honest with you. Couch setup sounds more cozy. And if that's the case, I would bring the TV out of my bedroom. Please. Cute. I need my Dort back. To traverse this hostile terrain. Is that a baby zombie? That's a skelly. Okay. Is it 4K 60 or 4K 60 with assistance? Probably with assistance, if I'm being honest. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I care enough on a Nintendo console, because I know the deal buying a Nintendo console. And if it plays and I'm happy, then I'm happy. That's all that matters. Now, if it's PlayStation and they're like, PS5 Pro, now true 4K 120. With some small DLSS scaling, like, it's like, no, stop. Oh, hey, thank you for stopping. That was really considerate of you, Mr. Zombie. Bro literally stopped like 2 steps from hitting me. He's like, oh, no. He's a new guy. We'll give him time. Even the GameCube said 4K 60 FSR. Yeah. Yeah, silly AMD. Don't touch me. I hear you coming. Where? Right there. That skelly is what's bothering me, honestly. Dude, axes are so much better for fighting zombies than swords. Ah, see, I knew he was gonna do it. You missed. Kind of a dick. Come on, hit the zombo. Hit the zombo. Fuck. God. I don't like that I'm getting weird desync issues on a local world. That's really starting to bother me. I don't know what Mojang did, but it's starting to really grind my gears. Rustle my jimmies! I have dived into the furry talk just to understand how and what is liked for real. It's... Good lord. Alright, we're gonna try and be a little more conservative with our running and jumping, just so I don't have to eat my last slice of bread yet. Because... I don't have my crops growing yet. furries somehow have money? It's because an overwhelming majority of the IT industry who make 6 figures regularly, comfortably, are furries. That is very true. They will shell out the big bucks. Did that skeleton despawn? What happened? I mean, I'm not mad about it, but just surprised. Oh. I'm just gonna... I mean, surely you're not really doing this right now. Okay, you are. Really? Womp womp. Steb, are you a furry? Dude, he's furry zero, right? He's the founder. Bro's a real sicko. There you are. I knew you hadn't died yet. You're adorable. And now you're dead. A bat! I love bats in this game. They did such a good job with them. They're so cute. How much iron do I have? 26? That's almost a full suit. That's not bad. I mean, I guess it is technically a full suit, but it's not enough for me to want to make a full suit and also do things. So I could make some more torches, though. For now. Poor meow. Alright, no hostiles. Whoa. What in the heck is this? It's just a really big ravine that I fear will not take me anywhere. Sup, Andy? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. We'll dig ourselves down at some point. Start mining up some more coal. I'm only at Y25, so we're not really super far down. Yeah, I think what really frustrates me is like, and this is just like a humanity thing. God, I'm not gonna get on a soap about this. We're just not gonna regulate AI just because they basically bought their rights to not get regulated because they can just line the pockets of everybody. And it's like, how much? Basically, they go, okay, how much? So we can just do whatever we want for the next decade. And the politicians will be like, you can't buy me. And then they just slide a check across the table for like 100 million. And they go, yeah, so 10 years? That's all you want? Like, it's that easy, you know? All right, another stack. Let's go. Andesite, some more iron over there. Whoa. Jesus, bro. Haha! Haha! Time to leave. They just... 10 years in tech is massive. Think about where we were 10 years ago phone-wise, right? And AI is advancing way faster than phones ever have. Like, it's not even comparable. Hi, Aoi, how are you? You didn't see my question, I don't think. Will you and Ken switch controllers throughout the game? Yes, we will. That is the plan. I don't know why I tried to sleep. Fucking Todd, bro. Todd's about to find himself in the afterlife. There's AI making other AI. Yep, that is their plan. Honey, whatever could you mean? Look at all this beautiful wheat. We do a little breeding. And we do a little feeding. Keep growing the pastures for now. Is that a done one? That is a done one. Look at this beautiful field of wheat. Actually gonna have food now. Finally. Yeah. Might need some seeds. And I already know some of the wheat that I walked through has since matured. Wonderful. Alright. Start getting myself. Can you lead chickens? I don't feel like you can. Now I'm kind of curious though. Don't answer that in chat. I want to find out for myself. Aha. Target acquired. Come thither, child. Oh, yeah. Come here. Also, the reason that I've said I need to get a new the reason I need to get a new chat plugin for OBS is because I can't see when you guys are pinging me in chat now. So if I miss your message, it's not intentional. It's because it doesn't highlight red for me. You kept it 60 on the Switch too in 1440p and 1080, or is it just in 4K? Just 4K. It can do 1440p 120. Okay, we'll just put the chickies over here for now. Oh, I done played myself. I, again, did not bring a fence post over here. Just stay down there. Keep the leads down there. Okay, fence post and our carpet. Fantastic. Get some... Oop. Yeah. I'm sorry. Did I lead them to each other? Huh? What? How do you do that? Since when can you do that? What? How is it possible? I can't unclick it. Bruh. So about this Chica offer, bruh. No shot, I just gave that chicken like 60 seeds and it did not grow. It really does. Where's Nut when you need him? Oh, there we go. Good. Yep, they're literally just glued together. All right, well, that's unfortunate. I can't believe I lost my leads. At least I have... Ugh, that's so obnoxious, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna do it. No, I can't take them off. Wonderful. Oh my god, Steven, you're a fucking genius. Thank you. That's how you remove from the happy guests? Oh. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Do that, and then that. I don't need more bread right now, so I'm just gonna take it a little slow. Get a couple more. I think that's everybody. All right. Give me all the goods. And that's everyone. All right. Good. Fantastic. Look at all that wool. Hello, my children. Give me all my XP, please. I can't believe it hasn't rained yet. Best Buy is offering the Switch 2 for $450 right now during Cyber Monday. That's its normal price. That is its literal normal price. It's $450 by itself, $500 for the Mario Kart bundle. Unless I'm remembering wrong, and it's $499 and $550, unless they raise the prices. And then well, Best Buy doesn't control the discounts. It's Nintendo. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Just if Best Buy discounts it, that means they're taking a loss on it. The OG price was $500. So it's $500 for that, and then $550 for Mario Kart? I guess I'm misremembering that. I could have sworn it was $450 and $5, not $5 and $550. But that's fine. White, black, gray. Yeah. Saw a gift card for $50 that was marked up to $99 and then 50% off. What? Wheat seeds, just drop those in here for now, I suppose. Now that's what I'm talking about. I am gonna have to start organizing or considering making a base just to have a little bit of different storage for the time being. I hate making open world houses like this. It just drives me nuts. I want to build into the side of a hill. Some bot did that to a batch of items. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I should expand my sugarcane while I'm here. So, okay. Oops. Take that back, thanks. I don't think that'll grow. Just knock this down. Knock these down. Okay. Break this. There. Okay. Small little sugarcane farm. Wish we were near mangrove. That's just birch and oak over there. I don't want to grow any more oak. I'm tired of it. It hurts my heart. Sand. Keep the dirt. What time is it? 8:19. Okay. 189 server has been running for 4 days straight. Holy crap. You could put it back on the 12010. If you do, I just ask that you put Vein Miner and Tree Feller in there. The thing is, I think there's just too many servers going right now. Because Andrew has his realm. And then we have your 2 servers, right? I think people are just like... It's too split up. At least with like your yeah, that's fair. I just don't want you to feel discouraged if people don't play on it. Well, hello there. Don't mind if I do. The final episode of Stranger Things is 2 hours plus. I'm on board. I already feel discouraged that no one is ever on in the realm. Oh, is this the one I already checked? This is the one with the house that burned, isn't it? Or is this a different one? I'm pretty sure this is the one with the house that burned. Nope, this is a different one. How about that? Shit. What's up, Mr. Fletcher? 32 sticks for an emerald? You have a fucking deal, bro. Talk to me. Yeah, I'm down for that. That's a broken villager right there. All right, let's... You're not leaving. 2 emeralds for a bow. Just checked, it's $450 for the console price and $500 for the bundle. Yeah, but is that the original price or the discounted price? That's what we were trying to figure out. Oh, yeah, I love that. I love that drawing so much. Let's get a couple more, I guess. Right? Screw it. Okay, here we go. Damn. Dude just sucks it up like it's nothing. It's crazy. I actually just ripped through all of my wood. That's crazy. That entire oak farm gone. Like that. See ya. Good thing there's a bunch of villagers here. You stay there. I don't care about you. Yeah, I know I should, Goddess, right? Silly me. You'd think I'd know better. No chest. Oh my god. No discounts. Okay, I thought so. Oh, finally. All right, cool. Whoa. What the heck? Checked, checked, checked. Did not check. The only thing I'm trying to find is a blacksmith. That's all I want at this point, is if we can find a blacksmith with some upgraded goodies, that would be perfect. Farmer goat. Next year, hopefully you can get the Switch too. Yeah, until they announce like the 60 series GPUs and you're like, I gotta have that 5% increase. No particular reason. Enjoy your shower, sir. Where'd my dirt pillar go? This one? There it is. Carnage, I wish I felt your happiness in buying a new graphics card like that. I'm just bitter and resentful towards the whole scenario anymore. That's getting voted. I am not. I'm not doing that. Guess who's losing 2 corners to their house? 3 corners to their house. Okabota. You can trade, just donate that 50.90 to me. Yeah, for sure. Ignore the trade. See, she gets it. 2 villages this close together is pretty sick. That's a big village. Holy crap. No, he works in cybersecurity. He is an adult. Yes, sir. Might have to smack some of these trees down, like this one. You're just in the way. Two corn trips for a graphics card. That is a perfect 1-to-1 deal. Dick, let you out of your own house, and then that's how you repay me. Dude, why do none of the cleric towers spawn with chests anymore? Oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about, dude. What's up, Big Hoss? I don't care about any of that nonsense. What you got for me? Nothing. Diamond? Diamond horse armor, let's go. 3 iron picks? Hey. Are you checking me right now, bro? Huh? This dude's straight up ego checking me. I'm taking it all. There's nothing you can do about it. Bro, what's up, little dude? Yeah, 3 iron picks. I free all your people from your house, and this is how you repay me. Whoa. Is this a librarian's house? I haven't seen this model before. Interesting. How is that fall damage, bro? Stingy. Thought that was a flower biome for a sec. Nothing. Checked. 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 Kitty. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get out of my way. Nothing. I'm on to you. Yeah, dude. 3 iron picks I'm gonna rip through in 10 minutes. That's what's gonna really put me ahead. You caught me. Well, that was very short-lived, unfortunately. Wouldn't be a bad thing if we found another boat somewhere, but... $16 chunks. Ugh. I don't want to raise the chunks anymore. I don't want to chug the game. What in the is going on over here? Yes, I do mind. God. Sickos. Taking some of their tree wood. Sorry. Must be done. Chat, we're supposed to get 7 inches of snow tomorrow. I'm not really looking forward to it. There's my boat. Alright, let's go back. Yep. I don't see anything else of significance over here, so... Nine feet of blue cat femboy. Ugh. Sickening. Jorkin. Do I want to know what that means? Back when you used hex codes. Like, I know what hex codes are, but the greater context of that, I'm not sure I want to know what that means. No. I don't even know if she tagged me. I can't help but feel it's to be like anatomically correct colors. Like using the teardropper type deal. Rabid, delirious, creative beast. I have since mellowed out. That's cap. That's cap. Some ore vein miner to the Cerber. Gracias. It's like the fastest swim through the water I've ever done. Yeah, there... Some, huh? A bunch. He's speedrunning. Oh, he's cheating. He's cheating. Fuck. Oh, God. So... I wanted to stream both vertical and horizontal today to YouTube, because you can do that. You can do both simultaneously. And I found out that, and I'm hoping there's a workaround, I just haven't had time to kind of work it out yet, is that you have to create a dedicated stream every single time to do that. Vertical badger. Why? iMessage? Yeah, that's what I was right. I knew I was right. Oh, I don't have piggies yet. I gotta get piggies. And I'm hoping that I can figure out a workaround where I don't have to create a dedicated stream thing every single time. Because that's just discouraging to me to want to have to do that. That's right, Piggy, get in the hole. Come on, buddy. No? Okay. Do you think they'll ever give pigs a secondary function? I don't feel like they will. It's your boy. Obsidian. We haven't even found a broken portal yet. To be fair, I haven't really gone very far, so I don't feel like they're ever gonna give pigs like a secondary function. Fertilizer? Oh, that would be cool. I would be okay with that. Oh my god, I did it. How is this actually a thing? Okay. Good. Feed them, have them in farms that can fertilize crops. That you should be able to do it with cows as well then, if that's the case. Fence post, please. Thank you. And 2 too full for carpet. You could just make a mod that does that, honey. You don't even need to be at Mojang. You could just make a mod. I don't have carrots yet, so I can't breed them. How I make mod. Learn how to code. Your piggy butts down here. Yeah. Okay. Then we just kind of run. Go. Just gotta listen for the snap. Grab the leads. Back we go. I'm gonna hire Ken to code it for me and he can get free Texas food for life. Yes. That or he can code it for me and he gets partial cred. Partial credit. Make him do the work and then we only give him partial credit. Is crazy work. So in wanting free Game Pass, it was my idea. Founded by Michelle. Produced by Ken. Nice. Alright, 31 iron. That's good. 3 iron picks. I think I am gonna have to make like a dedicated spoils chest now, just for a little bit. Ding ding ding. Look at that. That's beautiful. You potatoes. That's a fully realized potato. Okay. Hey, little buddy, how'd you get out here? Where did you come from? Did I leave a slot open for the cave? No. How did he get out? Did he clip through a block? Aw, I don't think I've ever actually seen a bat in the overworld. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Okay. That's not how you make it. I don't remember how to make it. Well, I guess I just have a second one for now. See you in 2 minutes. Look at him go. He's just chilling. Wait, now I have an idea. No, you can't. Bruh, it even does like the animation like it's trying to catch him and you can't. Ah. Welcome back, honey. I have an idea for a house, but I don't think it's gonna work as well as I want it to. For my dirt. Get the layout going. So let's just start with like the main idea, which will be like, I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point because I don't want to hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Odd line is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's up, little dude? Yeah. Coming to keep me company? I love bats in this game. Is that big enough? Yep, that's pretty much right on point. Actually, let's make it 17, 15. Let's do 17. Size don't matter. John Cena, are you sure about that? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or 7. Let's see. Nine for sure. That's the even point. And then I said, how many passed again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Start with the first base. Got them. Yeah, for sure, Melly. Sickos. Okay. Oh shit. 3, 6, 7. Go. Okay. Oh, I think that's actually ratio-wise, that's going to be a little off from what I was picturing. Let me just put this block down here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. Getting 64 gigs of RAM costs more than a 4K. Yep. I guess it doesn't look too bad from here. Well, I guess it's just time to start farming up materials then. Look at them all. Oh, you know what? Let's go populate the chickens. You know what? Take that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! Yeah. Oop. Well, thank you. Damn. Okay, they're all done. Stand here and get some more XP for that. I can't wait for Twitch to finally implement vertical streaming as well. It's gonna be nice. What's up, boys? I'm just gonna spam this because I actually don't even know who can or who can't at this point. They are gonna have to get a bigger pen so they can start. Well, I guess I could do that now. I could bring them out another 2. Okay. Bring them out a bit more. Break this. My cobble back. Yeah. Go. hello. Thank you. I need my shears. Yes. They're all naked. I actually love the texture that they look like without their wool on. Oh, we got a light gray. Awesome. Look at that. Now we got the whole spectrum. Iron can get moved. Gunpowder. That's everything that's important from here. This can just be the nature chest now for now. Right, let's put the obsidian. Oh, I already have one. Never mind. Perfect. Okay. Now I can just start doing this the right way. Diamond, iron is the next row. Obsidian goes down here. Then copper. I don't have any gold right now. Food chest can just be shared for now. Paper. 2, 3, 4. Emerald. Gunpowder. Compass. I don't have a lodestone, so I guess I'll just leave it in here for now. Keep that stack on us. The boat can just go down in the water. I don't need it on me. Doesn't need to take up an extra slot for no reason. Boop. Well, what, you playing Minecraft or Batman? Or something else? Chat, she was trying to get a cat legitimately for like 45 minutes last night, and she finally got it to like snap onto her, and I'm no joking, she moved her mouse like that much, and the cat ran. I hate it. They did something to the cat mechanics in this game. It's infuriating. Oh, just... Yeah, in Minecraft last night, yep. Fuck. Yeah, for some reason the cats just get like ridiculously spooked, and it's really, really annoying. We can just put this stuff away for now. Keep the crafting stuff on me. Actually, we'll keep those two together. Water bucket shears. Do I need shears on me? Probably not for now. And we'll keep the water bucket. I only need 1 stack of dirt. Yeah, no, it was really annoying to actually... even I was starting to get a little frustrated watching that happen, because it's just like, dude, come on already. Okay, I think the only thing I would want to change... No, that should be fine. We're gonna have to make a bunch of tools before we go do this. I don't want to use my iron picks yet. It's the only cobble I have, so that's what we'll do. 1, 2, 3. Mind. Boink. Those 3. We'll make another axe just while we're at it, just in case. I won't need a hoe. Just leave that up there. Actually, we'll go over here. And I don't need any other tools. Yeah, we're good. I just don't want to deal with the cave right now, so I'm just using this as like my resource spot. Oops, let's do this first. Yeah, she straight up just bopped the world. God. I'm gonna watch that later. Oh, chat, also, we have restarted the workout regiment. I went to the gym today. I was having a lot of like up and downs about going to the gym, but I'm like, no, I know it's gonna be good for me. Stick it out, let's do it. And so I went, feel good. Hamstrings are tight, but I I did legs today specifically because Ken's gonna be coming down on Thursday night, and I know I'm gonna need a couple days. My legs will be the most sore by Wednesday, and so by the time he comes down, they'll be back to normal. Dewey, Melly? You freaky frog. This is just like death waiting to happen. I'm just gonna make a little stairway to go down. I need to exercise. I'm getting heavier than I'd like. Dude, I'm 244 right now. It's the heaviest I've ever been in my life. My goal is to lose 10 pounds a month. So I'm 195 essentially by the time I go down to Texas in April to see Michelle again. We're going to an Alter Bridge concert. And so I'm basically just going to be working out. I'm not trying to get shredded. I'm just trying to slim back down again. Because I saw a video of myself from last year when I was at like 198. And I'm like, fuck, man, I was right there. And every time I get to that point, that's when I usually peter out and I just have to push through. The bun spanking. But thank you, Melly. Oh, hey, we found the cave. Oh, he got shit on. Come here, brother. Well, that's kind of inconvenient, isn't it? I wear the pants in the relationship. Yeah, the size -2. My thigh is like as big as her entire pair of pants. Okay. That's insane. Yeah. Is Apex still streaming Hollow Knight right now? Silksong? Or did he change games? I should really finish Silksong. No spoilers in chat. You'll get banned immediately. And no jokes about spoilers either, Steven. Yeah, people? Trying to run that. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Chat, I know all of you, motherfuckers. Oh my god, it's finally time. It's raining. Holy shit. Bro, I was already typing it. Sickos. Alright, we need to make a dedicated chest for mining stuff out, so I'll just keep that right here. That, and that. That's not bad. Ooh, I already got some copper. Give me my fishing rod. Alright, alright, chat, boot up the predictions. Let's go. What are we getting first? Yes. Enchanted book or enchanted rod? It's time! Rod. Alright. Wait, honey, are you on your phone or are you on your MacBook? What? What? Third one? What the fuck? That's awesome, dude. That was the third one. Yo, clip that. That was sick. Oh my god. What is it? All right. Curse of Vanishing Loyalty 3. Oh my god. I would literally get a trident just to put that on there. L-book. I can't believe we got to book our third fishing attempt. Shaking my head. We might have to go smack some more spooters if this rod breaks before we get anything for it. Getting a lot of salmon, that's nice. A little bit of a break from the mining journey. Who predicts up? Hell yeah. I just want an OBS chat plugin that combines Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and then keeps the aesthetic of Twitch chat, but for the alternating platforms for like YouTube and Kick, those messages have like a soft red background and a soft green background so I can see which platform is chatting. I don't feel like that, like, that's what Caster Labs is trying to do, but it's not great. It's getting there, but it's like every time I boot Caster Labs up, I have to re-log into all of my profiles every single time, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna have to like keep myself logged in because like either the key expires or they updated the software and now it's like, oh, just re-log real quick, and it's just an authentication code, so it's just like click it and log in. It's not like I have to put my password in every time, but it's just frustrating. It's inconvenient. Just realized I predicted, so I can't click what wins first. Perhaps the stupid. I may be a guitar, but I'm not electric. Perhaps just a tad of the stupid. Oh, see, the problem now... I'm gonna have to light this up. So we don't... Oh, a saddle! Let's go! Acoustic like the LA in my world. Yeah! It's just a little guy. Alright, that should be enough that I don't... Well... Pull one over here as well, just in case. I just want to be close enough that... nothing relatively close comes. I just don't want zombies to turn into drowned. That's all it is. The drowned drive me absolutely bonkers. They're so inconvenient. Okay. Hey, Violet, what's up? Rainy. That's right. It just started raining, and literally my third fishing attempt, I got a book. And I got an enchanted book. It was hilarious. So we're just pulling some goodies up. Hi, chica. Chat, I had spaghetti and meatballs for dinner with a banana as dessert. And then I've been slamming water so I don't feel hungry. Leather. We stand a leather pole for sure. And it's, what time is it? 9 o'clock. Oh, we're doing good. Heck yeah, dude. Bio, I started the gym back up today. I weighed in at 244 this morning. It's the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And the goal is to lose 10 pounds a month. Bro had balls in his mouth. I cut them balls up. Only had one, actually. Thank you. calorie conscious. A stick. Stick. You know, I don't like meatballs. You probably just haven't had the right kind then. Probably haven't been seasoned right or something. 'Cause it's just ground beef. Trying to be funny here. My fault. That's my bad. Excuse me. I just don't like the fact that it's a ball of meat. Why? Shape is important when like, you're not gonna eat the whole thing. You chop it up. You're hoping to go tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 days this week. I'm gonna see if Ken wants to go on Friday morning before we stream. I wouldn't mind that. I'd like to go. I'd like to get at least 4 days a week in, honestly. But losing weight is calories thing. It's not a workout thing. Working out just helps accelerate it. I've had it before, but I just don't like it. I'm telling you, you've just not had the right kind, because it's all it is literally like ground beef that can be used in a different way, just balled up, and then you cut them up anyway. You don't eat them whole. Yeah, I wonder if you had what my dad has now, Violet. Hi, Matthew. If you can tell me what the square root of 144 is, we can talk. I've recently realized that eating is such a mental thing for me. What did my good friend Matthew say? Hey there, wave emoji. I am ready to propose a collaboration opportunity that I believe could be mutually beneficial for you as a streamer. My goal is to help talented streamers like you reach a wider audience. Oh. And increase your viewership. And followers, I have a strong network of gaming enthusiasts and social media followers who are always on the lookout for new exciting streams to watch. Add me on my Discord username is point emoji brozine12. Well, Matthew, Brozine12. Yeah, anyway, Violet, no, literally, honey. Violet, what I realized also for myself is that every scenario revolved around food for me. Like, almost my entire day was starting to be consumed by food, where it's like, I get up, and I'm like, do I want to eat before I go to work? Do I not want to eat before I go to work? How am I going to feel emotionally? Am I going to be able to focus if I eat? Yes, no, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, oh, I'm having a bad day. I should go eat to feel better. Why? Where are you coming from? You're just fucking spawning in out of nowhere, man. You're making it worse for me. I'm having a bad day. I should eat. That'll make me feel better. I'm having a great day. I should eat because then I'll be on top of the world. You know, oh, I just celebrated this thing. Here's a little treat for myself. Oh, it's just a little sweet treat. Like, everything is fucking food related. And that's when I'm like, okay, I need to separate always having food as something to stabilize my mood or improve my mood with making food be about a purpose, right? That was part, and like, it's hard because food in the US is engineered. It's not natural. That's not some sort of like outlandish statement. That is factual. A name tag. Fantastic. And the food is engineered to be less healthy for us and engineered to be addictive. And these chemicals that they put in food messes with our endocrine system, our hormonal system, and makes it so we have brain fog as well as emotional irregularities and other issues that cutting out garbage food and cutting out processed food and fast food and eating healthy grown stuff, cooking at home will clean you out so much faster than trying to, what am I trying to say here? We'll clean you out. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. We got like a visual bug. Oh, then just trying to exercise all the food out. It's not gonna work. No snacks in the house, only at work. I bought snacks to work. I brought snacks to work. To Pavlov myself into wanting to go to work. No snacks in the house, only at work. And make frogs like Apple products. The turn of the frog's gay! I want to know what the fuck that dude was on. I think that's why I opted for the Masufand versus the chicken Sammy. Yeah, I don't really say anything to you when you want to eat to feel better because, you know, I'm no. Ooh, we're gonna have a little skelly horse action maybe. But I'm the same way, you know. But it's also important that we keep each other in check. But you were having a pretty rough day with your deal earlier. Meet me around the corner, ho. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of eating, but I can't go without it at the moment. Well, for me as well, like, forcing yourself to eat when you're not hungry, but because you're bored or your brain is just telling you you're hungry, but you don't feel that actual, like, there's like, you can tell the difference when you're bored hungry versus when you're actually hungry. There's a difference in the way your stomach, like, announces that to your brain or signals that to your brain, right? And the bored hungry is just this, like, kind of weird, shallow restlessness. And, like, actual hunger is that, like, empty, hollow feeling in your stomach that, like, the gurgles and whatnot, you know? I'm always bored hungry and it's very annoying. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you and I are very much alike with ADHD, maybe a little bit of acoustic action in there somewhere, and have extremely deregulated dopamine systems. And so because of that with ADHD, we're always looking for some sort of stimulus or input to help regulate that dopamine. And food is an absurdly easy fix for that. And that's a bad thing. It's hard. You just gotta like force yourself to not get caught up in that. Cause that's something that like I realized I was doing is that like, oh, I'm probably just like bored eating all the time because I just don't have anything better to do. And the thing with that, like, the problem is doom scrolling fucks with that super hard. That's why I don't doom scroll anymore. Because the more I doom scroll, the more my emotional instability happens. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster for emotions for the day. And I'm fucking hungry all day. Don't scroll on your phone in the first hour of your day. I'm telling you this from a literal scientific proven study. If you scroll on your phone for the first hour of the day, it creates an extreme dopamine dependency and totally deregulate. Hello? This octopus just knocked me off my boat, bruh. Creates an extreme dependency on irregulated dopamine. I don't. I literally roll out of bed and leave for work. That's good. I just don't have an appetite, but my boy needs to eat. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's got plenty. Yeah, I mean, the thing for me is like if I'm just making a concerted effort, oh, well, I guess we'll just get one more and call it a done deal. Like, you guys have seen me lose this weight like three or four times now. And the reason I gained it all back this year was mostly just due to not prioritizing a lot of things in my life. Besides the fact that like a good majority of my family died this year, and I have another cousin potentially going to die in the next couple months because his cancer spread from one side of his jaw to the other. Which is a whole thing I'm trying to work out in my head on how I can get to go visit him. The stress of living at the apartment with my PTSD, not being able to sleep, the only thing that was bringing me comfort immediately was food. And it's a really, really bad habit I fall into of just letting food be my comfort. Because it feels good. A full belly always feels good. You know, there's no denying that. But you can learn to live with not having a full belly. Like you don't need to feel stuffed all the time to be functioning, right? You got to learn to live with like, I ate a proper portion and I know I'm going to be okay. And you might feel a little hungry after that. Drink water. Drinking water will fill you up. And there's no calories. The pesticide atrazine causes feminization or chemical castration of frogs. Or, you know, the chemicals in the water are turning the freaking frogs gay. I'm also addicted to caffeine all around. Got a lot to work on. Yeah, but don't try and just, like, stonewall yourself into cutting it all out at once. That's why it never works. You have to just, like, make a concern. Like, don't punish yourself or guilt trip yourself if you don't stick to it right away. I had a kickstart today because I got so dizzy from not having caffeine and not having food because I was trying to wait for lunch. I had to go have a snack. I literally almost passed out at my desk because my head just started going. So it's not great for me, but it's 80 calories. And then I had a little protein bar, 200 calories. And I waited for lunch, and I was going to do the math, but I haven't looked at the list of how many calories I had yet so far. But I know I'm right around like the 1,600 to 1,800 mark today, so. I was shocked. You were shocked with my portions. You eat like literal like appetizer snack size portions, hon. Like, they're absurdly tiny. Okay. And you know what? We'll just bring this down there. I'm sending you something relevant to you, so check Messenger in a sec. That's actually amazing to do for keeping a running metabolism, because I generally only eat 3 to 4 times a day. Small portions is very... Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's just if you eat... But you have to... The thing with snacking like that is it's really easy to just pound back a fuckload of calories. You gotta be conscious of what you're eating when you're eating throughout the day. That's the thing, is like... Because people will be like, oh, well, I just, you know, I only eat small things, and then, like, the small thing is 600 calories, right? Like, an oatmeal pie from the gas station, 600 calories. That's a snack, right? No one's gonna feel full after eating a Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie. Those things are delicious. It's 600 calories. All my homies punch moon pies. Oh, let me look at that, Rich. That is pretty dope. I would get either the top left one or the top right one. What's up, bud? Bonk. See ya. Cool. Now I can go down a layer. I'm pretty sure the Zambo with the armor is still down here. Oh, I ran out of torches. If I do this, then they'll never spawn here again. Don't have to worry about it. Oh. Yikes. Well, we're gonna leave that for later. Dad's a little under 6 foot and probably around 160. Yeah, my goal is to get to 175. Honestly, I don't really care what the number is. I just want to have my flat stomach back. I want to be able to wear medium t-shirts again. That's it. I don't think that's too crazy to ask for. And I know at 175, I can wear a medium pretty confidently. I can wear a large right now, but that shit is glued to my stomach, and I don't like that. So, give me my 140-pound self from high school back. Well, go live the life of your 140-pound self from high school, right? I was thinking about that this morning when I was at work. I'm like, how did I used to maintain 160 pounds at 6 foot in high school? And what I realized is that I never ate breakfast. I never had any sort of snacks at school. I literally did not eat until 11:45 every day for lunch. And lunch usually consisted of a slice of pizza or, you know, the literal tiniest fucking government-regulated portions they could give you, and an 8-ounce chocolate milk. And I would run off that until dinner, and dinner would consist of, at most for lunch, 600 calories, right? And then for dinner, we would do like mashed potatoes, a rotisserie chicken, and broccoli. And maybe all of that was 600 to 800 calories if I'm doing big portions, right? Now you tie all of that in, and then we eat dinner at 5:30. So I'm going from 5:30 p.m. until 11:45 a.m. the next day, not having any food. So that means I literally did not eat 5:30, 6 for 18 hours. I did basically an 18-hour fast unintentionally every day. But that's because I wasn't dopamine depleted, because I was not doom scrolling, right? And also I wasn't eating shit food every day. I didn't have the ability to eat fast food every day. I literally had a small lunch that was provided for me at school, which didn't teach me good food management skills, right? Because it meant someone else was always providing lunch for me. That was only $2 a day, by the way. And then dinner was always a home-cooked meal. Very rare. We almost never had any sort of fast food or anything at home. Dad would bring home Chinese maybe once every other month. Right. But so much soccer was involved. Have you seen my knees now? But yeah, but the thing is, like, you still, even in high school, you still didn't eat that much. That's my point, is that, like, yes, you had physical activity, but it's school kept us just occupied. That was the thing, is like, we just didn't bored eat in school, right? Work is so fucking mundane and boring every goddamn day. That's why most of us gain weight, is because there's just nothing to do. Work is so fucking boring and slow. You go to school, you go to classes, you can't eat in classes every day, so obviously you're just gonna, you know, your work is very physical. It might be physical for your muscles, but your cardio is not getting up, right? If you're not maintaining a BPM of 130 to 135 or higher for an hour every day, then it's not enough. It's sadly something I have acclimated and no longer gain from. I disagree with that because, and I'm not trying to shit on you when I say this, but your diet is not good. Right? You just told me earlier you bought 2 cans of Pringles and a 12-pack of A&W. If you cut all of that out and ate a salad instead every single time, like just literally cut all the processed garbage out of your diet, you would lose literally 10 to 20 pounds in 2 months. Just from the shift away from shit food. Like your metabolism isn't cooked. It literally is just constantly trying to process out garbage food. Like, I don't know about you, but when I eat like home cooked meals exclusively, I never have bathroom issues. Like I never have bathroom break issues ever. Oh, it just broke pickaxe. I fear my BPM usually is in the 110s, like all the time. You also have severe anxiety. It's the last things to go. The factory meals are so nice. I bet. If they taste good, that's awesome. That's like, you know, what have I missed? We're just talking about like diet and routines and stuff like that. I think it's more so because of my height. Well, also, you don't exercise a lot, so... I mean, genetics can also just play a role in it as well. Like, that's just something that you have to consider. Genetics play a role, you know? Yeah, haha, I see it, I eat it. Oh. Smaller frame, my heart pumps harder than most hearts. That's funny because, like, in my mind, it shouldn't, right? It has less distance to travel, so it shouldn't pump as hard. I just meant in terms of workout, I've become used to the strain, like plateau at the gym. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get like what you mean with the plateau, but like I feel like if you go to the gym, I'm delineating, I'm separating the two. Like, it's very difficult to plateau at the gym unless you're trying to be like a bodybuilder or something like that, you know? Like, as long as your heart rate is getting up to the 135, 155 range, like, you're just gonna be burning. That's just how the human body works. When you say eat better, Melly, what do you mean? Do you mean eat less? Eat healthier? Like I'm not gonna try and speak on being a pregnant woman, you know, but like you say eat better and your son relies exclusively on what you eat as his fuel source as well. So, you know, that's why I like healthier and less. But you say healthier, and so like he's getting fed not healthy foods, you know. But I don't need to tell you that. You already know that. 1 point my heart reached 160, worst experience. My heart reaches like 190 if I actually try and run a mile right now. It's really bad. And there's supposed to be like there's like a maximum limit you're supposed to go to. And it's something like 220 minus your age or 200 minus your age. So it's something like that. They calculate it like once you hit 30 or something like that, that's when you're supposed to start counting it. Heart did that once, Trox. The first time I ever had a severe panic attack. I legit thought I was dead at 22. Jesus. Don't have enough energy to be making homemade food, so I've been eating really bad. Well, I feel like I'm preaching, and it's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just kind of talking. But the reason you don't have energy is because you're eating shit food. It's a cycle. The food you're eating doesn't have any nutrients to power your body properly. So because of that, you're stuck in this groggy state of I just need to eat and then I'll feel better. And then you eat something garbage because you don't have the energy to make the good food. And then all the junk food has no nutrients and nothing to actually fuel your body, right? It's like a car. If you put shit gas in it, it's gonna run like shit, right? It's the same thing with our bodies. Our bodies are just organic machines. If you put garbage food in it, it's not gonna run. And so you have to unfortunately force yourself out of the cycle. You have to push through. Where it's like, I'm too tired. That was me going to the gym today. I'm too tired. It's like the only way you get out of being too tired is fucking pushing through and doing it, right? And it's you take the principle of an object in motion stays in motion. Once you get yourself going, it's easy to keep maintaining that, but it's the startup that is the hardest part. And if you just realize that most things only take about 5 minutes to get going, like, don't even peel, like, you could peel the potatoes if you want. You don't even have to do that. Wrap it in some tin foil, throw it in the oven, bake it, and then buy a rotisserie chicken. Now you have a baked potato and some chicken. That's leagues healthier. You can bake the veggies along with it if you want. You know? Yeah, I'm not trying to like make you think that I'm like denigrating towards you or anything like that, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I care about you guys, and you know, I want us all to be healthy and live long lives, especially with the fact that colon cancer is like skyrocketing amongst us because we're eating food with no nutrients. My mom is 57. She's gonna be 58 in 9 days. Birthday's the 10th. She's got colon cancer because she ate like shit and she's not even overweight. That's the crazy thing. She's 5'4", 5'5", and she weighs like 150 pounds. Maybe she's like 145 right now. She's got a little belly, but she's not like obese. And she's got colon cancer because she just didn't have a good diet. And that's why I'm like, fuck, I really need to curve my diet. But breaking those addictions is hard. But I'm also not going to sit here and be like, oh, I had a soda today, guess I shouldn't bother. Be like, okay, I only had one today instead of two. I only had one today instead of three. I only had half of instead of one full one. And eventually you can just start bridging those gaps, you know. What I eventually start doing is like having, if I want a soda for the day, what I'll do is I'll just pace it throughout the day. I'll have it in like a sippy cup or something like that, where I can just take a sip when I feel that crave instead of just slamming the whole 12-ounce can at once, because the 12-ounce can doesn't give you that fix for the entire day, right? And then eventually what you find is that because the can eventually goes flat, you're just like, well, okay, I don't need it anymore. Fresh roasted garlic mash is so fucking good. It's one of my absolute favorites, and it's a literal 5-minute dinner. I just thought I would be eating better since I'm pregnant, but I have no appetite to any food. Yeah, and I mean, I can't be like, that's no excuse. It's like we're literally made of hormones. So like, you know, I can't. But you also have to think like, if you're eating fast food a lot and stuff like that, like your son's gonna be born with a dependency on fast food being his diet, because that's all he's known. That's all he's ever been fed, you know? Whereas if you're eating healthy food and stuff like that, that's what his body's going to be wanting and regulating. Plan on being more stern on what I eat after I give birth, because I want to be able to keep up with my boy when he gets older. Sure. The only time I really guzzle snacks is when Shark Week is about to start, because my first 2 days are shit. Yeah, I think it's like you said, day 2 is like the worst. Someone give me Charlie Sheen's number. I'm going on the 80s diet. Alright, let me know when your nose falls off. I won't say my favorite way of eating garlic. I'm gonna guess raw. Go to Syracuse, you'll find plenty of it. I'm sure there's plenty of it in Binghamton. Rich, you know what drives me nuts, dude? From where I am, it's an hour and a half to Syracuse. But from Binghamton, it's only an hour, because you can get on 81, right? And it's an hour for me to go to Binghamton. So I literally can't win. There's no good way for me to get up to Syracuse. Raw and in yogurt. That's... Sure. Why not? That's kind of crazy, I can't lie, but sure. You're actually going to be in Binghamton for a while. Oh, really? For what? Yeah. Bro knows people. But bro doesn't talk to people, thankfully. Also, this weather is doo-doo buns. Me who eats raw hot dog sausages with my chips. What brand hot dogs do you normally get? Family things going on down there. Nice. That's what's up. You'd better say Nathan's. It's ballpark, bro. Nathan's. I like Nathan's. They're good too. Nathan's, Sabrett, ballpark. They're all good. They're all terrible for you. Ballpark, ew. Yeah, okay. You're 0 for 2 for terrible food choices, but that doesn't surprise me, Mr. fucking Pringles. Bar S Classic Franks. Oh no. I'd never even heard of those. Not the Pringles, dude. Bro eats those like it's his job. I honestly usually don't enjoy eating breakfast. But I was starting to get myself into the routine of eating like a breakfast sandwich on the way to work with a Kickstart, and I'm glad that I finally broken that because it got to a point where I was like excited to go to bed because that meant I got to get up and eat my breakfast sandwich with my Kickstart. It was like my fun little ritual every morning, you know? And then like I would get that, and then I'd get lunch, and I'm like, all right, dude, this has got to stop. The money going into buying food every single day is absurd, and I need to be better. I need to get better care of myself because I don't want to deal. I don't know if you guys know about the horrors of colon cancer. It's not good. It's very, very bad. Like, and everyone thinks, oh, it won't happen to me, right? Just one more soda, just one more, and like, that's the kind of thing that I try to like use to keep myself getting back on track. I'm like, okay, I know I shouldn't be having this Kickstart right now, but I also know I'm gonna have horrible withdrawals if I don't have something right now. So I was trying to find that happy medium so I can at least keep going. Hello. What up, Jerry? Thank you for the follow. Oh, and it's Viewbot. Okay. Jerry, tell me the square root of 144. I'm sorry, is your name... Someone time Rich out. What the fuck? Where's the Niv? He would have answered it. I need to re-add a Niv to my chat. Also, why did I just hear an Enderman zoop at me? Happily? She said, you for real right now? Part of the problem too, though, is that like you like eating something. God damn, she did it first. Are you proud? My prodigy, my young Padawan. That's like the montage in the movie when the student finally like hits the teacher for the first time, and he's like, huh. He is getting faster. I can't dig that out. Okay. Zoop. Nope, didn't come down here. Shit, what was I saying beforehand? I don't remember. Bop you and then throw you, yeet you. You wouldn't even need a Klondike bar, you'd just do it for free. Oh, I remember. I was talking about how absurdly diligent you have to be with buying food in the US now. It's kind of getting to a point where unironically, I am considering looking into other countries because the amount of poison that is in our food is absurd. Fruits and vegetables being sprayed with pesticides and also being sprayed with wax coatings to keep them shelf stable is unacceptable. You can't escape it. There's nothing you can do unless you buy with the sole intent of them saying not sprayed or covered with this. Since like the 40s. It's gotten so much worse. I want to move to Japan, but it's so expensive. To live in Japan or to move? The move itself is expensive, sure, but take out a loan from the bank. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just something I would do in a crazy fever dream that I had. Take out a loan for the moving costs and move. Not going to come overseas for you. And in 7 years, all that collections debt will have gone away. Oh no. What a shame. The big banks didn't get their $6,000 back. I'm gonna move to West Virginia to the middle of nowhere and just live off the land. I'm so tired of all the BS. I feel that, bro. Keep forgetting that lapis is now stone level. It's throwing me off every time I break it. Gonna move to Japan so I can eat food every day for only $5 and actually be full, and it's all real healthy food. It's not GMO, chemically altered, chemically protected carcinogens. I honestly don't know what I'm waiting for, other than just the fear of doing it. Damn. Hello? Like, part of me is like, oh, this is all I've ever known, so I should just stay here. And the other part of me is like, you know they're killing you. You know that they're poisoning you. Get out. That's not true. The food in Japan, at least the convenience food, is worse than the US. There is stuff that is banned in the US that is regularly used in Japan. Like what? I mean, I'm just using Japan as an example. Because that was the country that was named. Well, my biggest argument for that is Red 40, carcinogen. Pick any food dye that's got a number after it, red, blue, yellow, whatever number. They're all carcinogens, and they're in everything. Maltose dextrin, known carcinogen. High fructose corn syrup, carcinogen. What is the seed? Not seed oils. Is it seed oils? What do they put in all the dressings now? I can't remember. It's something like that, like a seed oil. You're missing my point, Feeble. Yeah, I thought I thought RFK McGee was gonna get rid of all the food dye. Right? I voted for policy. Well. Yeah, I'm always under the impression that food in Japan is way healthier just because everyone's still fit there. I mean, there's definitely a social expectation of, you know, being overweight is unacceptable, but I also don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that there is a social pressure to be healthy or fit. I literally have cough drops for Red 40 and sugar like the first two ingredients. Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, truthfully, should get fined for being overweight in Japan. Japan's very toxic. As if the US isn't. As if we don't have the literal most warped fucking social views. Like, that I see so many people say that about Japan. Like, Ariel always gets so up her own ass every time I'm just like, oh, I want to go visit Japan. And she's like, oh, the rape culture? You mean the rape culture country? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, does that not fucking exist in the United States? Is that not super fucking predominant here? It's like when you ask someone, how do you like your hometown? And it's the people who become bitter and resentful because they never actually fucking went out and did things. They're like, I fucking hate it there. It's dog shit. Everyone's on drugs and they're all country bumpkin inbreds. It's like, meanwhile, other people who like come back love their shit. You know, it's you know, the U.S. culture is just as fucking guilty of that same shit. Look at fucking Brock Turner. Bro literally got, what was his I don't fully remember what his final verdict was, but it wasn't as severe as it should have been. Yeah, I'm gonna take him with me when I go, so he can just be my tour guide. Is he still practicing? People romanticize Japan, but most things people complain about in the US is way worse and prevalent in Japan. You don't know that. You haven't lived there, so you can't experience it until, like, I think people like to hyperbolize their experience a lot, right? We literally live in a country where the average one-bedroom apartment here is $1,800 a month. That's fucking lunacy. No, they just buy them in the government instead and then gaslight you into oblivion thinking that it doesn't actually happen. Why was she rude to him? I mean, you gotta remember Asian cultures are extremely direct. That's why Zoe and I clash so much, because they just say what's on their mind. And they tell it like it is. And, you know, if you're gonna do that, expect some blowback. Like, I'm the same kind of way. I'm gonna fucking tell you right back. Fuck. Yeah, that's gross as fuck. You're also playing? Well, what were their... Yeah, but what were they talking about, Violet? I'm not saying Japan is not without its faults. And I'm not saying to support to go move there or to not move there. I'm just saying, like, everyone is always so quick to criticize everyone else's shortcomings because they don't see, like, those same things in their own, like, their own instance. Yeah, they do. Yes, it's a law. It's a regulated law that you have the camera shutter sound is always on. Phones have to be programmed that way that you can't turn it off. Yep. Oh, I'm pee on side of toilet. Nice. Make sure you wipe that shit up, bro. Thank you for the follow. That's Rich's alt. Yep. Oh yeah, perf culture is absurd. And that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, I'm not defending any of that. It routinely gets criticized for it, not by their own people because they think they're right. That's their cultures and their customs, and they think they're in their own right. But there are plenty of people over here who absolutely criticize the fuck out of it. Really? Oh, sick, dude. Nice. Where's that damn creeper? Do you say now? Why do you say at least for me, who's white? Because you would be the minority. Like, I'm not challenging you. I'm just curious, like, which angle you're trying to say that from. Just trying to understand. Rude. Rude. What the fuck? Where did all my sheep go? Chat. They couldn't have despawned. I was only right here. All the sheep on the hill are still there and all the horses are still there? Why? I mean, if they did, why would they have? It's also like as close as you can get to cyberpunk mega corporations running a country, and a bunch of people who would be very against that here are moving there in flocks. I would not probably move to Japan. In my mind, the first countries that come to mind are like Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Germany. They're very openly racist to those who aren't Asian. Not that America isn't much better, but they won't even let you into restaurants or clubs or stores if you're not Asian. Yeah, I have seen that. And well, and the hilarious part is they think that that's okay. And they just like elected like a super right wing prime minister, I'm pretty sure. Just because of how it would be viewed as a tourist, no matter how long I'd be there. I guess I just don't give a fuck enough about like what other people think of me in that regard, where it's like, okay, I don't care that, like, unless they're like, you know, trying to fucking fight me on the spot or something like that. When it comes to like the general public perceived persona, I wouldn't care as much. Cause like I'm just gonna be doing my own thing. What's up, Steven? Over on the green side, huh? Prime Minister is a right-wing woman who also believes she should not hold her position. Wait, why does she... What do you mean that she believes that? How is that possible? That she could be elected to it and not believe that she should hold that? Partial reason why Texas is a place they don't want to live. The thing is, though, like, you could go anywhere and pick out any place's shortcoming. You know? Like... Ithaca, the city I work in, is one of the literal most hyper-liberal cities in upstate New York and has an overly rampant drug problem and has an extreme homeless problem. There are, you know, there's a shooting once every couple of months. There's stabbings, there's muggings, you know, like there's no, like, you have to just, don't get me wrong, there are places that are worse than others. That, not going to deny that, right? But every single place has its shortcomings. Texas is boring to me. I don't know why. It's flat, and it's just consumerism. It's corporate consumerism. It's a big fucking flat plane with a bunch of shit to buy. Our friend is half black, half Japanese, born in Japan and over Discord, and she was bullied out of like 2 different high schools for being a foreigner and can't get a solid career and has to shop at the more expensive tourist store because she looks foreign. Yeah, no, that's fair. I get that. I mean, Michelle's even told me that if we ever go to Mexico that I'm fucked because I look white and they're just going to charge me more money because they assume that because I'm white and in the country, I have money. The way I laughed at shooting once every couple of months, kick W. I know, Detroit, Omega. Yeah, it's weird that they're trying to close Japan off from tourism because that's like their primary source of income for the country. Well, the reason the U.S. gets hammered over this shit is because the U.S. is renowned as a melting pot. And the expectation is that, you know, liberty and justice for all. No one else perpetrates or portrays like freedom and inclusivity the way that the US does. So where I live, people get shot every day. It's ridiculous. Oh, shit. It's just the world we live in, which is shit. Look at my big mining cave. We did it, chat. We did so much. Full of andesite. Okay. No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, one of the worst. This is good. I'm enjoying this conversation. In general, just like one of the. There's always going to just be bad people in any area. You just simply can't get them all out. And, like, I have a hard time, like, my dad constantly talks about wanting to move and going to the south, and, he's done with winter, he hates winter, he's sick of it, he doesn't want to be here anymore, you know, and, which I don't blame him. I'm sick of it too, to be honest with you. And every time they start looking at a place down south, almost every place, my mom immediately sees like one bad review and she's like, nope, that place is shit. Can't move there. Can't live there. And I'm like, Mom, you're gonna just have... Like, she looks for any reason to not leave, basically. And I'm like, hello, West Village in Ithaca is literally full of, like, rapists and murderers. Like, that's where all the prisoners go after they get out of prison. Of course, my sister had to live there for a little while. It's great. Somehow Texas hates Mexicans, even though we make a good majority of the population. Oh, because conservatives have been brainwashed to think that white people are the predominance of the country, and that if... The Duck Warrior, what up, dude? Thanks for the raid. How you doing? So, and we're talking about a pretty heavy topic right now, so if you're not, this isn't your thing, I'm sorry that you came into this. Long time no see. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. Hope you're doing well, dude. I'm doing well, you know. We're just yapping about moving and life choices and life decisions and stuff like that. Conversation, you know, real shit, not just like, haha, so I played this game today for 4 hours. Like, no, we're talking about actual, like, important shit. Dude, I lost my gray sheep and everything. What the fuck happened? Because they can't get out. That's so frustrating, man. Over the winter, I've been looking for houses in Texas for like 2 years. I just need to go. Family's been keeping me here. That's... Both of my parents have cancer. That's why I stay. I mean, I'm already... Like, I'm waiting for my cousins to buy my Subaru. And then I'm going to use that to pay off a fat amount of debt. I'm going to be selling a good amount of my... my retro gaming collection. I'm going to use that to sell off a lot of my debt. I'm going to do a debt consolidation loan to get it as low as possible. And I'm probably going to start looking at places to move because I'm just... The cost of living in this state is fucking exhausting. It's so goddamn expensive to live here. Name one Jeb. I will. It's with an underscore? Would it be because of lighting? No, I just don't know. I mean, can they starve if they don't have grass? I don't think that's a thing. There was an all-white town in Arkansas that fell apart in less than 3 years. Kick W. New York State is awful in just about every way. The only thing that's really nice is, like, end of April to, like, beginning of November. That little window, and then see ya. Okay, it's an underscore. I thought it was a, I thought it was without the underscore. Here, I will, what we're gonna do is... I gotta leave all of it down there? Son of a bitch. I mean, most places are expensive to live except Ohio because Ohio fucking sucks. Yeah, oh my god, I think Ohio might rival New York for worst roads I've ever driven on. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was in shambles. Upstate is really pretty and has cool nature and stuff, but you can only see and do that stuff like 5 months of the year. Not only that, but there's no infrastructure here. There's nowhere to get good, strong paying jobs. Like, it's so far and few between. You have to move to one of the big four to have a decent job, you know? Well, you were in the way, so move. Move. Really? Living in Illinois can vary. Here and there, sometimes it's good. Other times it's fucking horrible. I mean, in general, the US right now is in a terrible state because there are no laws or... Can we stop having the sheep centipede for a second, please? I need to put some food down for you. Used all my dirt. All right, bet. Anyway, there's no laws or regulations stopping inflation. There's no laws or regulations stopping scalping from companies just openly exploiting all of its customer fan base. Perfect examples, look at all the streaming services, how Disney just absorbed Hulu and something else, and it's all going to be under the Disney Plus name now. And the price, you already know Disney Plus is going to go up again. When that service first launched, it was $6.99. I think Disney Plus, like, base ad-free version now is like $14 or $17.99. And it just keeps going up and up and up. And that's everything. Food's going up, cost of living's going up, paychecks aren't going up. It's all bought and paid for. It's all rigged. All of it. Boo. Right? And moving to the South right now is the only thing that can help, because the South is still cheaper, not cheapest, cheaper than the North. There's no excuse of New York roads to be awful, the amount of tax revenue the state collects. Facts. I don't know what the answer is, because I agree big corporals are pretty bad and evil, but I also think big government is just as sinister. You don't have to have a big government to keep big corporations in check. Those can coexist. You can have small government that still says, like, you need federal government. For a country of this size, you need a federal government. You need it. It's a non-negotiable, right? It doesn't have to be overarching in the point that you limit everybody's freedoms, but you see what happens when you let things go so unregulated for so long that quite literally it's not possible to not have some level of federal government to control things. The problem is, though, everybody in the Fed is fucking bought and paid for, so you don't have a choice in that. You have the illusion of choice. It is cheaper down there. It's already been, it is. It's cheaper in every regard. Cost of living is cheaper, food is cheaper, gas is cheaper. Land and property values are cheaper, taxes are cheaper. Everything compared, Dad and I have been doing this for months. We've been comparing the annual taxes and the property value. What in the fuck am I looking at? This man thinks he's people. That's crazy. That scared the shit out of me. I thought for a second I was actually seeing Herobrine. I actually, like, dead ass, I was like, am I having a stroke? What's up, big dog? Crazy to think you're in my neck of the woods. Woo, shit! And you didn't drop anything. That's garbage. But every regulation forces the government to get bigger and have more and more authority. I don't think so. If you have a flat tax across the entire country, every single state, all 50 of them, or 48 contiguous, however you want to look at it, has a flat sales tax of 5%. Period. Done. That's a federal law. States cannot supersede that. That makes it real easy to know when you go from state to state what you're going to pay for an item. Because if I go to, like, New York state sales tax is 8%, but some states have like 5%. Some states don't have sales tax. Like Delaware does not have sales tax. What? You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't have to live in the boonies. You just have to live outside of the metropolitan areas. Don't move to Charleston. Don't move to, all the major populated areas. If you're willing, like, most people don't want to commute 30 to 40 minutes, but that's just becoming a reality because the only way to actually afford that shit is to do that. Minimum being 725 still is insane. We should get boosted to at least 10 per hour minimum. 10 wouldn't do anything. It won't. When you start getting the nitty-gritty of regulating specific businesses, you're going to have employers and maybe create new government organization to enforce or uphold these regulations. Yes, but if you leave everything unregulated, people will literally do anything possible to exploit you. Perfect example. I used to like Pokemon cards. I fucking hate them now because every single fucking millennial who has a little bit of money will buy every single goddamn card on the shelf at Target and Walmart and every local card store, GameStop, you name it, and then they'll either flip them at conventions and they go, oh, that's free market. No, that's literal scalping and exploitation. It's artificially creating scarcity. It's not real scarcity. It's artificially creating it. I go to fucking, like, you've probably been to Retro Game Con in Syracuse, right? The amount of bullshit that they mark prices up on game, like there's this one dude who's selling, he sells like tons of copies of Pokemon. Like the games, not the cards. And he marks them up like 30% of everything else because it's a convention. He knows people will find them there. And it's creating false inflation. And it drives me nuts. And I don't know if you ever had to deal with a sate, like New York, for running a business. With the amount of BS and runaround and corruption in these super regulated states is insane, so you're trading one evil for another. I honestly don't think you're getting away from that anywhere. Uncle Sam wins in the end. Uncle Scam always wins. That's why we need regulation. Not on the people, but you need flat agreed upon, like, you have to have a you have to have a middle ground. You can't just have zero regulation, because then you have the situation what I just explained with Pokemon cards, where one guy can go into a store and buy up all 100 booster boxes and then turn around and say, I have the entire market. It's all mine now. Guess what? Each booster box that was $50 is now $500. You want one? Thank you. And there are people who will just pay that because they fucking can't control themselves. Do you have an ad right now, honey? Right? And so what stores are forced to do now is they have to put them behind counters and they have to limit how much each person can buy. You can only buy one. And people go, well, that's not a free market. I should be able to buy as much as I want with my money. It's like, well, too bad. Too many fucking unregulated dickheads ruined it for everyone. And that's what always happens. That is literal late stage capitalism, defined in every textbook ever seen for every failed economy, right? And it's the cycle. It'll collapse, and then it'll be rebuilt, and then it has late stage, and then it collapses. Every single one has it. Every single type of economy has this issue. So we're just going through those stages. And the reason that it doesn't work is because people are easily corruptible with money. I just got another open YouTube and chatting here. You're chatting on YouTube right now? Oh, I see. You're watching on YouTube, but you're chatting on Twitch. Okay. That's smart. It seems like megacorps somehow skirt regulations and the small and medium business get suffocated by bureaucracy. It's because megacorps have all the money and they can pay everybody off to not get them sued. And it's cheaper to pay off lawsuits with people than it is to actually get sued. What time is it? Is it 10 o'clock? Oh shit, it is 10. 2.5? Oh, I guess I started at 7:30. I meant to start at 7. That's alright. I'm debating. I don't really want to start my outline. I have the blocks, but if I just put these down as cobble, I think that'll suffice for now. Just so I have like an easier way to see them. Bruh. Here's someone downstairs. I'm not sure who. Back from ad hell. Yeah, the biggest thing with YouTube is that it has a longer delay because I can't do the ultra low latency there. Okay, so that's the basic premise of it. That'll look good. I really wish I could have the old cobblestone skin. I don't know what's going on here. Hey. Dark gray and a light. Should make a light gray sheep. Yay! I think both opinions are bad. I don't want to live in a state in late stage capitalism. I agree it exists and it's bad, but I also don't want to live in a country where the government controls everything. Light gray is best sheep, I agree. It never works, and usually a lot of awful things happen when that is the case too, so stuck in a rock in a hard place. It's because just, I mean, at the root of it all, money is the root of all evil, and man is, really? Man is easily corruptible. Right? It would be really hard if someone came up to you and they wronged you and you said, I'm gonna sue, and because you had a certain amount of pull on a social media site and you started suing, that your social media pull would basically collapse their company or severely damage investors' money, right? So instead, they go, hey, let's skip the lawsuit, let's skip all the lawyers and all the money we're both gonna spend back and forth for one of us to win. I'll just give you $10 million. I'll give you $50 million because it's still less than what I would pay in lawyer fees and social damage control. And then you go, damn, 50 million to just make it all go away? Shit. Put it right there, boy. You know? And boom, corruption, just like that. Instead of people, I know better, right? Someone walked up to me and said, I'll give you 50 million to walk away and I never hear from you again. I would have such internal moral conflict because I know, I mean, dude, fucking 1 million, a single milli, you could literally, just a milli alone would shut me up right now because it's such life-changing money, right? 100 grand is life-changing money. Netflix used to be $8.99 a month. I think it used to be cheaper than that. Look where we're headed now, Feeble. You say, look at Mao and Stalin, and you only use communist leaders, right? Well, look who we have in power right now. Sorry if you voted for him, but we literally have people saying he needs to be a dictator. We need to have a king. Like, there are people who openly support that. They want him to have a third term. They want him to have unchecked power. Right? Right? No, they are stupid. They are. 100%. No argument. I'll give you the now rare penny to shake your ass on camp. Yeah. The penny will be worth more than its actual value in metal simply because it no longer exists. That's where we are as a fucking society. Okay. I don't want to start building my base yet. I dug out a good amount. I hate that I have to rebuild my sheep population. That is really annoying. I don't know why that happened. I've never experienced that before. It couldn't have been entity cramming because I expanded it. They disappeared after I expanded it. And like, there's way more cows in this section. Here, give me them eggs. Oop. Bong, 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 bong. There. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shut it down for the night. It's almost 10:30, and I would like to get some downtime from streaming. Oh yeah, it started. He's part of it. He's definitely part of it. But also, when we went away from the gold standard, that's also, you should look up the history on that, dude. There's a whole documentary on YouTube about how going away from the gold standard ruined the economy. But anyway. You said, huh? Oh, you post a what? Okay, you saw it, yeah. All right, good night, Feeble. I enjoyed this conversation with everybody. I think it's important that we actually have mature, real-world conversations and stop acting like you can't talk about these things on social media platforms. But anyway, good night, Feeble. Good night, Melly. Good night, Steven. Good night, Goddess. Good night, Alloy. Anybody else that's lurking in chat, sleep well. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace.